Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Food Junkie, and as you may start to understand now, this is my Mad Day Mondays, where I discuss everything that happened throughout the week prior, because I don't really film on the weekends and talk about nonsense, but you know, it's Monday, and I'm mad about it. So let's get mad together. First off, let's do some house cleaning business right quick. I am mad at you guys for not telling me that I misspelled something in one of my videos. I misspelled RuPaul. I didn't realize that till this morning when I actually, was looking at the video and was wondering what's going on. Actually, my husband pointed it out to me. He's like, you misspelled RuPaul, right? I'm like, no, but okay. So I corrected that. So thank you. You guys know I don't mind being corrected. I don't mind when things aren't what they're supposed to be and people point them out to me. I'm not that sensitive or that, easily offended to where I can't listen to reason when reason is being spoken or pointed out to me. So if you see mistakes in something I do, let me know. I don't mind correcting it. Respectfully though, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's talk about it. On what's been going on that made me mad or made people mad and how they responded on Mad Day Mondays. Let's start off with something that's probably old news now, but I don't talk about everything when it happens. I need to wait and see how things turn out. Let's talk about the Jay Wilson, Castro, and the Zero Tolerance situation. And I was wondering, when I first heard the name Castro, I know there's a porn star named Castro who has a big peen, but I know that's a kind of crazy introduction, but yeah, there is a porn star named Castro that has a big peen, and I don't know if he's gay or I don't know what he is, but I know he's bisexual. He has sex with both women and men. Got a big peen, well, it's not, but I guess this Castro that's on here on YouTube, rumor is that he has video out there where he is having his legs up in the air, his booty hole showing, and he's jacking off. People wondering why somebody with such a big peen is massaging his prostate on camera, basically. And they say that Jay Wilson wants a piece of that peen. He want to feel that peen inside him. That's what they say. I don't know. I didn't watch any of that bullshit. I'm just going by what is out there, what's alleged to be going on these streets. Is that true, Jay Wilson? You want somebody Castro a peen? I don't know. And then ZT got into it. Zero Tolerance got into it, saying that Castro is his man and one person that's sitting on Castro's face is him. Don't you got a whole man over there with a colostomy bag? Like, don't you have a whole man in your house? Like, people, like, that's why I say people are so funny on YouTube to me. Like, it's crazy. You have a whole man, husband, whoever you want to call him, or partner that you living with, but yet you still on camera cheating and carrying on and going through all the emotions of that. Like, I don't understand that. Like, who does that? Well, you do that apparently. But yeah, okay, well, whatever. But yeah, he's saying Castro his man, one person can sit on his face is him, and blase this and blase that, and oh my God this and oh my God that, and Jay Wilson, you're old, he don't want you, the only person he wants is me. Whatever. Enough of that bullshit. But well, another part of that is that it was leaked that, I don't know if this is alleged or not, or it was photoshopped or whatever it could be, but they said that Jay Wilson is on these dating sites, no, they're not dating, these fucking sites, I should say, like Grindr, A4A, also another one, shit, I don't know, damn dating sites, but all those type of dating sites where you ping people, and they said Jay Wilson's up there, face up there, body's up there, naked. They said he had a little peen, but big balls. Whatever, I don't care. Just report on what's out there, you guys. So that's that situation, Who cares about that? Like, I don't understand people showing naked pictures, things like that. Speaking of naked pictures and what's going on, it's out there that VS is on Patreon. Show her vagina. Like, for real? I mean, do people not know anything about what's out there, and even if it's on Patreon, what's not, someone can still screenshot it and, you know, put it out there. Like, if you don't want your private parts being shown, don't put them out there. And if you're embarrassed about your private parts, don't go to New Africa to pin other dick pics and say that they're yours. Or have your cousin, you know what I'm saying, show his dick pic and say your phone was stolen. Come on now. Well, I get that in a little bit. Again. But yeah, they said that VS is on Patreon, you know what I'm saying, having a pussy show. Pussy out there, 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 pussy out there. Need a breathable, need a breathable, need a breathable, need a breathable. I'm just messing around, being silly. Probably I'm deliriously tired because I was up all night online talking nonsense, being crazy. But you know, it was fun. But yeah, so dick pics out there, ass pics out there, booty hole pics out there. It's just all kind of sexual innuendos and sexual situations happening on these YouTube streets right now. Crazy. And speaking of that, they are talking about as such as in using Kegels. Doing Kegels was to tighten up her pussy. Why are y'all so concerned about what's going on in someone else's life? And I know a little bit about, you know, devices and things because I taught a sex education class once before in my life. And all women should be doing Kegels to make sure that your vaginal walls stay tight and stay, you know what I'm saying, healthy. Not only is that, you should also be using noni eggs. If you know what that is, those are little small egg-shaped devices that you put up inside yourself, that you hold up there, and strengthens your vagina as well. Helps you get that grip tight. You know what that grip tight is? That grip tight, you know what I'm saying? You can grip things tightly and control a situation. Women, you guys have power that some of you guys don't even know what you have. You know, not only do you give life bring life into this world, you have the power to grip tight. Use that grip tight like glue. Keep that thing right there. Yoni eggs and Kegels. Those two things help. So it's not an insult for someone to say, oh, I'm doing Kegels. It's showing that they are taking care of their vagina. It's showing that they are making sure that their vagina stays healthy and strong. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have children that you have given vaginal birth, you actually, I would suggest that you learn how to do Kegels to keep those muscles, you know what I'm saying, with that snapback. You know what I'm saying? But you know, people are ignorant and childish, so they think that, you know, someone's saying that they do Kegels or use noni eggs, things like that, is an insult. Like I said yesterday, y'all do not know how to read. You guys really don't. You insult and try to insinuate things, but actually reading someone, you can't read someone on something they do to keep themselves healthy, keep themselves, you know what I'm saying, with that grip tight, you know. And yes, vinegar helps also, and also so does a little bit of lemon juice water, but be careful with that because if you have any kind of cuts or lacerations down there, that will burn like hell. You know, lemon juice helps also keeps the vagina walls, you know, tight and healthy, and also is good for cleaning you out as well after your menstrual cycle. And do y'all ladies know that you're only supposed to douche once, and that's after your menstrual cycle, to make sure that you get all the clots out of there? I'm just saying, just a little education every once in a while I want to throw at you. Mixed with some humor and jokes. Now, enough about pussy, because, you know, enough about pussy. What else am I talking about? Okay, yeah. That's speaking of what VS is doing and stuff like that. Let's talk about Kwani. Kwani been on VS's neck all week, as usual. You know what I'm saying? Same old. But you know, Kwani has been going hard in the paint. Her as such has been going hard, and VS finally responded back with the whole Kegel thing, thinking that was some breaking news. It's not. Every woman should do Kegels. Every woman should do vagina exercises to make sure that she knows how to keep herself right and tight. But yeah, Kwani has been on these streets making video after video, clowning the hell out of VS. You know, and they said that QI actually left, got of that whole situation. Is that true? why you lose so many people? Like, cults don't lose that many people. You know, cults will either try to kill you, you know what I'm saying, or like the Scientology, they'll, you know what I'm saying, destabilize you and what's it called? What are we looking for? I hate when people do that. I hate when I do that. I miss my words. But they will try to make sure that you are discredited. That's it. Discredit you. So is it really a cult? Or do they just have cult-like behavior? Almost like cult-like. Cult-like. That's funny. Yeah, so yeah, keep your eyes out there. Like, you losing people left and right. These are some of your head honchos. And you said you want to cut your membership down to half. Okay, that's your choice. You know, you can do that. That's cool. But anyways, enough about you. I really don't talk about you. I really don't watch you like that. I just hear what people say on it. They want to find something interesting that they say. I try to look at the video and research that in it so I can have something to talk about. Something else has been going on these streets. There's this guy, and I try not to say his name often because, you know, yeah, anyways, I just say his name often. I don't care for him too much, you know, because he's a liar. He is emotionally unstable to me, and he hides behind the Bible. But since this is Mad Day Mondays, get mad. Larry Nelson. Remember a couple weeks ago when him and an oracle got into it, she called him fat boy and made some comments about him because he made comments about her. So all week he has been posting pictures of himself to prove that she's wrong. The first picture he posted was a picture of him in the bathroom with a black t-shirt on. Ooh. I'm sorry, a new food place. I'm having to go visit that. Posting pictures of himself in the bathroom with a black t-shirt on. Something with the caption of a YouTube content creator said I was fat. Called me a fat boy. Do I look fat to you? Dude, yes, you look fat. What's the problem? You look fat. You still are fat. Then the second picture he posted was him when he was much bigger. You know what I'm saying? Grossly obese. Next to the picture that he posted in the bathroom. Yeah, you lost weight. Yes, congratulations, you lost weight. But you're still fat. I don't understand what you're doing. I'll just get my car washed. I didn't clean it up first. But yeah, you know, you're still fat. So it doesn't matter if you lost, you know, say 100 pounds. If you have 100 pounds to go, you're still fat. It is what it is. I mean, you said you're 5'7". What are you doing? Like, what was the point you're trying to prove? And funny thing is, like, there was a couple comments that on that picture that he said, that comments was like, oh, you look good, you look good, you look good. Then the real shade happened. And people like, oh, we see you, but I in a good way. And they were just like clowning, saying, you know, yeah, take that down. You know, that's not something I want to see. You know, it's not YouTube friendly. That was funny. That was really funny. Then he had another picture. He posted like probably 4 or 5 pictures about this whole thing, about what she said. Then I guess he was like posting a picture of his mom and him, saying that, oh, well, you know, people say that I don't have a good relationship with my mom. Look at us, with his mom and him smiling in each other's face. Who are you trying to convince? Who are you trying to prove this to? No one cares that much. It was a read and roast. Like, you're taking these things so personal. You are so sensitive. You're supposed to be a straight man. Like, I don't understand that. Like, you know, it's okay to be emotional and have feelings as a man, period. That's okay. But I'll get to that in a second. You know, but like, you're posting a picture saying that you're looking at the picture me and my mom have. We're cool. We love each other. Okay, you love each other. Good job. Congratulations. Your mom loves you. As she should. You know, I mean, as you should love her, you know. And I'm so sorry about that. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You know, yesterday was Mother's Day. Yesterday was a great day. A day, well, you should love your mother anyway. All day anyway. That's something you should be doing. Every day should be Mother's Day. And every day should be Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Respect your parents. Always respect your parents. You don't have to always like them all the time. But you also always have to respect them. But yeah, then he put up a picture. So far, there's 3 pictures. One picture of him in a black t-shirt saying that, oh, how good I look, basically. Fat, don't show how you look. Then that picture showing like a comparison of what he used to be to where he is now. Congratulations, you lost weight, but you still need to lose more. Then a picture of his mom and him. Then he another picture he posted, I should say, with him, and he said his daughter. Now, y'all know I always have head stuff. I always have hats and do-rag stuff on my head. That's just what I do. Even when I'm going to work, I always have a hat on or a do-rag or something on. You know, because my head gets cold easily. A lot of heat escapes from your head first anyway. Heat rises, as y'all know. But anyways, keep the heat in, so I keep myself warm by wearing a hat all the time. He had a picture of his daughter. Now, this is no shade. This is not a clout situation, but I thought that was a dude. I really did thought that was a dude. I really did. This is not me being funny. This is me being serious. I'm like, who's that dude with him? Then he's like, daughter. I read it. He's like, oh, his daughter. Oh, okay. Now, yeah. Leave it at that. And then he post another picture of his daughter with her hair all over her head, like she just woke up out of bed and went outside to take a picture, saying that, oh, well, people say I don't have a relationship with my kids. And on that picture, he showed her when she was a baby, like 6 months old, and then showed her, you know what I'm saying, at 18. You can't write this, people. You can't write this. People wonder why you bring up certain people, certain things in people's lives. You put it out there. So when you put stuff out there, don't expect people like me or someone who actually know how to read and know how to decipher information and think critically to not use it against you. Now, I'm not going to use it against you. Well, I wouldn't want to. I don't have to, but I will use it against you. You know, and clown everybody that I see in those pictures. You know what I'm saying? You put your mom out there. You put your daughters out there. You did these things. So you can't cry foul when someone uses it against you. Well, you can, but it wouldn't be right. It is what it is. You put the information out there. I didn't go research your daughter. I didn't go research your mom's picture. I didn't research the picture of you when you was fat. You put that out there. And then you want to be sensitive if someone says something about those pictures that you posted. Anyway, that's me. That was hilarious. Yeah. And back to what I was saying, like, you are so hurt because she called you gay, said that you were thing, and you want to make sure that people know that you're not gay. Let me explain to you why people may think you're gay. Just coming from a man who sleeps with men and who's married to a man. You do things that I don't do. You act in ways that I don't act. It's on a borderline of insecurity. It really is. You know, as somebody who's supposed to be this straight dude, this macho dude who slept with over 100 women by the age of 30, you know what I'm saying? You have all this pussy and thing in your background, but yet I wonder what kind of pussy it was that you had, because based on the pictures you showed, you were grossly obese. And it couldn't be anybody bad. You know, bad chicks. It really couldn't be that, because even people that you talk to online on this Facebook thing that you let us know that you talk to and communicate with and send dick pics and stuff to aren't bad chicks by your own admission. And anyways, so you troll YouTube, you thirst trap over Fibe, which is not something that is not, she's not a bad chick. So if that's what you think is a bad chick, yeah, there's no shade. I'm just saying it is what it is. She's not a bad chick. You know, she's not somebody that I'll be like, oh yeah, you're beautiful, your body's banging. Yeah, no, if you're into deflated titties and a flabby ass, then go ahead, be my guest. You know, bad skin, eczema everywhere. Bitch, I'm sorry, calling her a bitch. That's not nice. But it is Mad Day Monday, so I can get away with it. That's my cue to be messy on Mondays. Call it Mad Day Monday, so I can be messy a little bit every once in a while. She have like climate control skin, you know what I'm saying? Like, she don't know if she want to be oily, she don't know if she want to be dry, she don't know if it want to be, you know what I'm saying, blotchy, she don't know if it want to be clear. It's just like, I don't understand, like, your skin is like a weather pattern, you know what I'm saying? In the morning, we have dry. In the evening, we have oily. In the afternoon, there's a combination of both. You know, like you don't know what's going on with her skin. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, enough about her. But yeah, I mentioned her because he says she's a bad chick, and I don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see it at all. Yeah, you thirst trap over Flybabe, and you thirst trap over women that you yourself say aren't attractive, tell them they're beautiful. Why would you do that when you're married? Then you troll Nude Africa for dick pics that you keep in your phones that you can send women pictures to women about of dicks. I don't troll sex sites looking at dicks, you know, if I can keep in my phone. You know, you argue with a bunch of women constantly, and then you have this sinner saint mentality where you choose to pop off and act a fool, and then next thing you know, you praise the Lord saying that, oh, this is not how it should be. But then yet you're posting pictures about yourself, you know, saying, trying to back up what you said that you are apologizing for. It's like, stick to one thing, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Be who you are, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that is. If you want to snap off of somebody who snapped off on you, do that. Be that person, you know what I'm saying? Do that. Don't apologize for it. You know, if you want to apologize, pray to God before you pop off. Ah, shit, made the wrong turn. Okay. You know, don't be that person that's constantly indecisive about what you want to do, what you want to say, who you are, you know? Because we all see what's going on. We all see what you're doing. But that's what people may think, that you're kind of on the feminine side, and say that you have feminine energy. You argue with men, you're looking at dick pics, you know what I'm saying, seem damn near thirsty, you know, and who you choose to flirt with or communicate with. And plus, you're married, and say that your wife, you love and respect and support your wife. If you love, respect, and support your wife, stop talking so suggestively to Flybabe. Stop talking so suggestively to these women on YouTube. You know, love, honor, and respect your wife. Isn't that what the vows said? That's the vows I took. To love, cherish, honor, and respect my partner. That's the vows I took, and I try to maintain that. And if I don't, I'm definitely not gonna put it on YouTube to have y'all talking, fucking looking at it and seeing me do it. You know, like I say all the time, people put themselves out there. People expose themselves, and they get mad when you point it out to them. Like, who does that? Who gets mad because you saw me do this? How dare you? Then hell, don't do it. You know, sorry. Yeah, so that's what people may think you're gay, because you have some feminine ways, some feminine qualities and things that isn't what a heterosexual manly man does. You know, but yeah, that's why. Enough about you, sir. Let's also talk about. Looking at my little notes. You guys, give me one moment. Let me run into this fabric store right quick and see what they have. Because I'm trying to make something. Let me see what they have. I'll be right back with you in one momento. Yeah, I'm back. Wasn't that much in the store. I saw a little something that I want and I got, but you know, it's all good. And back to one more thing. Yeah, it was just that people put information out there about themselves and then expect people, when they start beefing, not to use it, or it's off limits. If it's off limits, don't post it. If it's off limits, don't put it on camera. If it's off limits, if it's off limits, at that point, you know what I'm saying, you should make sure that you are the one that is protecting your people. It's not my job to protect people that you love when I'm beefing with you. And also, when you tell stories or talk about content or have content, make sure that you know what you're talking about. Make sure that you know what it is that you are doing and saying. You know, have references on point. Make sure that, fuck you doing, idiot? Make sure that your references is what they need to be. Like you said, what's that brand that has an alligator or crocodile on its collar or on its chest? It's called a Costa. And just a brief history, because I like to throw in fun facts in my commentary. Lacosta was actually a black golfer. His name was LaCosta. He started the whole little alligator that, you know what I'm saying, that was his symbol for his brand. He was a black golfer back in the days. And before the Tiger Woods, before all these well-known golfers now, he was the first, or one of the first black golfers that won a major basically. And he started the whole LaCosta brand basically. And of course, they stole it from us. Well, they stole it from him once he died. Took his brand, blew it up, made it as if, you know, it was another brand, but no, that's actually a brand that was started by a black golfer, just to let you guys know. And also, he didn't know Lovely T. If you're going to talk about people and discuss people's lives and things that you mention, make sure you have your information down. Make sure that you know what you're talking about, sir. Just FYI. From one content creator to another. Also, let's talk about, sorry, put my glasses on. Let's talk about, did that already. Let's talk about the Andrew Caldwell thing, the hotel situation. Somebody else who claiming to be mentally disturbed or sane and church going, tearing up public property, acting a fool. Now, I heard about this situation just over the past week, and doing some research on it, I decided, because I heard that he did a response, because I really didn't know what was it all about. Why was he tearing up this hotel situation, this hotel lobby? Why was he banging on doors? Why was he look like he was threatening this young lady? Why was he like he was going to threaten to beat up this young lady? Well, I didn't watch this whole video because I can't listen to him too long before my nerves get bad. I need to take a nerve pill. My nerve pill is just a Tic Tac or something. You know, just fighting to say a nerve pill and pop a Tic Tac. And not only it calms you down, it freshens your breath. But yeah, in his video, he was, you know, being himself. You know, praise the Lord, this, that, and the third. Why are all these Bible thumpers damn near crazy? Like, what is that? You know, I love the Lord. I love God. I really do. God is always the first person I thank every morning for waking me up in right mind, right body. But I don't think I'm crazy. I'm not going to sit up here and profess to love God. I should have put my dry cleaning over here. Damn it. Sorry. Running errands, forgot dry cleaning at the house. Anyway, so, yeah. But his whole story was she spit on him. That's why he was acting a fool. Of course, he'll never hit a woman. He'll never do all these things to women. He loved women, whatever. But yet, he was just going to adjust her wig. Now, we all know where that comes from. It comes from the Real Housewives when Sheree Woodfield and Kim got into it, and Sheree pulled Kim's hair. And her definition was, I wasn't pulling her hair. I was just trying to adjust her wig a little bit. But if you put your hand on somebody, well, it's not. That's a violation in itself, which means that don't put your hands on anybody if you don't want hands to be put on you. You know. So his whole thing was he don't hit women, but he was just going to adjust her wig. That's why he was trying to bend. That's why he was bamming on the door. But he also said that, you know, she spit on him. That's why he came back and was saying, what the fuck is going on, XYZ. Okay, sir. Now, this story is for the hoes. Because one, how did it escalate from the fact that you booked a room at the Hilton, at a regular hotel, I forgot what it was. It's not the Hilton. Because it's not an expensive hotel. Hate to tell you, sir, the Hilton's not the most expensive hotel either. Now, if you were to set the Four Seasons, the Westin, Intercontinental, things along those lines, I can see, you know what I'm saying, those being more high-end hotels who have room service and things like that, you know, bellhops and things like that. What you had was basically a Hotel 6. That's what the lobby looked like. It looked like a Howard Johnson type of situation. You said you booked your business partner, or your business partners, because y'all are doing T-shirts. Okay, that's your story. And you're sticking to it. It ain't my place to judge you on your story, but it doesn't sound right. How did it escalate from you booking a room for your business partners to her spitting on you and to you trying to break down the door and turn up the lobby, throwing plants and garbage all over the place? Make it make sense, please. make it make sense. It makes no sense as it stands right now. So make it make sense, you know. Whatever. That was that, you know. I found it funny that, you know, somebody else tearing up, people around here tearing up libraries, tearing up hotel lobbies, tearing up, you know, McDonald's, and tearing up, you know, beauty supply stores. Like, come on now, what do you get out of that? The gratification of saying that, oh, I'm tore this up. Then you become infamous on YouTube looking stupid, or on World Star Hip Hop looking stupid, and then wonder why, you know, saying people are clowning you, why your name is in people's mouths, because you're doing dumb shit that makes no sense. So yeah, that happened also on Mad Day. You know, on Mad Day, that what happens. You know, people act a fool, people turn up, people, you know what I'm saying, acting silly. And this is a story that's been kind of monopolizing the whole situation over the past weekend. Let's talk about it. Sorry. We talk about Tracy and 5A, this whole beef thing. I made a quick video about this weekend, I think, or over the week, I think, and I think I posted. I think I did. I don't know. It's on the channel, I think, but then no, I don't think I posted that one. But anyways, this is my commentary about that situation. We know, you know, Tracy runs the streets barefoot. It still cracks me up. Tracy be on the streets barefoot, running around, collecting stories, leaving her shoes all over the place. I love it. I also like Tracy's little song she have, both of them. Tracy Pieces is in the house. Tracy Pieces is in the house. Tracy Pieces is in the house. Cute. You know, the t-shirt I did, Tracy. T-shirts. Merchandise. And also her little song, titties on the floor, titties on the floor, titties on the floor, titties on the floor. Anyways, we know that Tracy did a brief little interview trying to mend the fences between James Caldwell and 5A a couple weeks ago. So I guess 5A thought she was off the limits, so therefore she thought that Tracy disrespected her. Now, 5A chose to do a video where she's clowning Tracy. Just clowning Tracy, just clowning. Tracy tried to not respond. Tracy tried to do her commentary of her own material. Tracy did give her a pass for a moment and tried to do her own commentary, but some people come to Tracy, let her know what's going on. So Tracy responded in a 2+ hour drag down, knockdown fight where Tracy talked about everything and everyone in 5A's family and her circle, dead and alive. And was she wrong for that? No, she wasn't. When someone wants to beef with you, especially when they started, you can't tell someone how to fight or how to go after you and how to determine stuff. You can't do that. That's not what you do. You sit back, take the lumps as they come. If you have something else to happen, you handle it that way. And I guess also it's reported that 5A had notes. You know, I have notes as well, but let's just keep me on topic. My reads aren't on the notes. My reads aren't, you know, on the notes. It's just a little piece of napkin that I use to jot down ideas. So while I'm driving, I just look at them so I can keep myself on track when I'm doing these Mad Day Mondays. There's so much be going on. I want to make sure I cover a lot of different things. But yeah, so 5A had notes trying to read Tracy. Tracy was off the cuff, off the dome, just clowning the hell out of 5A was not. Tracy mentioned, you know, about her dead son. Now, is that off limits? No, it's not off limits. Because I told you, if I'm going to drag you, I'm dragging everything that you put on this channel, on this platform. And if you put your dead child on the platform, guess what? Your dead child may come up. If you put your dead parents on the platform, your dead parents may come up. If you put your parents on the platform, your parents may come up. If you put your children on this platform, your children will definitely come up, along with things about you, you know. And I think that Tracy crafted her reads about her dead child in a way that was tasteful, as can be, you know. But Tracy wasn't wrong for that. If you put your stuff out there, whatever, and you say you want all the smoke, like you said you did, 5A, that's part of the smoke. Don't start coughing because you inhale too much, you know. Puff and pass that shit on, you know what I'm saying? Don't be offended or feel like you are this victim now because someone chose to talk to you about what you chose to put out there on YouTube. You know, allergies are killing me right now. But yeah, that was happening while it's not. And you know, of course, everyone had an opinion. oh, Tracy was wrong. People are subscribed to her. But it's a beef. There's no rules in beefing. No one was talking crazy about Nika and VS when they talk about Sean Bradley's dead son. No one was talking crazy about people when people talk about somebody else's kids. So the thing is, we can't be hypocrites. The hypocrisy on YouTube is like silly to me. Like, you want to sit here and judge one person for doing the same thing that you did, or what you do, or what you support someone else doing. You know, you can't have it both ways. Either you're going to be offended by someone talking about someone's kid altogether, dead or alive, or you're going to go ahead and let that fly because, you know, you accept it and you do it yourself. Pick a struggle. You can't have two struggles in the same fight, or two different types of situations happening. You know, so yeah, Tracy wasn't wrong at all. But also, people don't catch certain things that 5A says. She's constantly lying. She's constantly not telling the truth about everything. You know, from the child not being fed, the fact that she, you know, the child is blessed because she's mixed with Italian, from the fact that, you know, she went up there and cussed out the people get her money back. Just all these lies she tells. I cannot get behind that. You know, the lies. Candy. You know, yeah, I can't even speak right now. I cannot get behind that. You know, but by 5A's on a mission, she's over it. So if you're really over something was not, it shouldn't bother you. Do you know how my son died, Tracy? Do you know how my son died, Tracy? Let me tell you. No one, I mean, if I'm beefing with you, I don't care how your son died. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? You came from me and my reproductive organs and my reproductive system. So now I'm coming for yours. People who are so offended don't realize that 5A came from Tracy's reproductive organs first. Her fallopian tubes, her urethra, her vagina, all her organs, reproductive organs, 5A came for first. So Tracy had every right to come back for hers. But 5A says she's over it, however, and she to this day have not went to go see her son's grave. Now to me that's kind of strange. Like, why not talk about that? If you're so hurt or so offended by what someone said about your child who died, why haven't you even told, when you talk to your child, visit your child's grave, the last place that you laid this child to rest? Ever, you said. And it's been what? Since you're 17? Then in 20 years, over 20 years now? This is not right. And then, the funny thing is, people was clowning 5A about the cereal on her refrigerator. That's why I say that, you know, y'all don't read the right things. Y'all read the obvious. What was obvious to me was not that it was plain ass Cheerios, because I like plain Cheerios. You know what I'm saying? You throw a little banana in it, you throw a little blueberry in it, some strawberry in it, well, it's not. And you have a nice little situation going on. And also, the read is, bitch, you had one box of cereal up there, and you have a small child who constantly says she's hungry all the time. That's the read. You know, you have one box of cereal, of dry ass, plain ass cereal up there. You have a baby that says that, you know, she's constantly hungry. To me, that's the read. That's why I would find the read in. That's why my jokes would come in. Having one box of plain ass cereal, but if 5A was smart and she was any type of homemaker or inventive person, I would have turned that one read about my box of Cheerios, and I would have flipped that shit on y'all 8 different ways. I would have made Cheerios crispy treats. I would have made some chicken covered Cheerios where I would have crushed those shit up to like a fine dust, coated some chicken and fried that shit up for you. I would have made, you know what I'm saying, all kind of shit on y'all asses. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm saying, you understand, like, you can't read somebody who's inventive and who is intelligent and who thinks critically. But no, 5A, what she did was just let that read go and let that read fall and think that, you know, she's gonna come back with some other nonsense. You know, so that was, to me, was like people who was reading her for the one box of Cheerios up there. The read was it was Cheerios. The read that it was one box of cereal. Period. Like, in my house right now, I have 10 boxes of cereal, and one actually happens to be Cheerios, but not plain Cheerios, but not a nut Cheerios. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, The Reed isn't having Cheerios in your thing. The Reed is having one single box of it. Period. That's all you have up there is one single box of cereal. You have a small baby that constantly needs to eat. That's the Reed. And how I would have flipped that shit is I would have had a video showing y'all how I flipped that shit, you know what I'm saying, all different ways. You know, now that would have been a Reed and a comeback for your ass. And that would have been content, if I may. I'm just saying. But yeah, what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, and then off of this shit right here, off of this nonsense with the 5A and Tracy Reed, people don't have any type of business, I should say, about themselves. To interject themselves into it by going to, because you know, here in Atlanta, you know, we have great clips, and you know that's where Tracy works, you know. And people don't understand, the Reed isn't working for Great Clips. The Reed isn't working for any establishment. The Reed is not having a job, not being able to support yourself or your family. That's the Reed. The Reed isn't working at, you know, what people may consider a low end or bargain basement situation. The Reed is not being able to support your family. The Reed is not being able to adjust to situations and circumstances that you run across or that you may, you know, run into. That's the Reed. But someone here in Atlanta went to a Great Clips with a video of Tracy reading Ibe and her situation based on this whole thing that they're going through. And I won't give this individual any type of name recognition, but we all know who she is. You know, she's a subscriber once, now she's a moderator for some people. And it is said that she is upset because Tracy actually blocked her off of her channel. So she went to a Great Clips and actually showed the video around to some random employees of a Great Clips in Atlanta. Okay. Dummy. First of all, they're a franchise, which means that it's up to the individual person, each individual location or store or owner to take action where action is done. Tracy didn't do anything that was worthy of disciplinary action from the corporate office. You go into this location and try to conduct an interview with the employees. First off, why? What was your purpose? What was your end game? What was you hoping to accomplish? To embarrass Tracy? Oh, I just speaking of Great Clips or whatever. There's a sports clip I just passed from going on my errands. That's funny. Sports clips, Great Clips. I'm not saying it's funny because it's like a read. It's funny because I just passed it when I'm talking about it. Yeah. What was your end game, young lady? What was you hoping to accomplish? What was you hoping to have happen? They called up the one in Texas where Tracy lives and works and talk about it. But it was a clout chase move. You know, she had like 30-something subscribers. Now she's up to like 140-something subscribers. You know, she have more dislikes than she have likes on the video, which is funny as well. You know, you are being talked about in a negative way opposed to a good way. You know, I think April had a video up live today. You know, while I was getting ready to head out. You know, talking about the situation. I guess Ask April video was called "All Attention Not Good Attention," which I truly believe that all the attention that you may get from this may not necessarily be good attention. May not be something that you may actually want. You know, may not be something that you require, because now you got to keep up this nonsense and bullshit by trying to expose people. And isn't it doxing when you look up people's personal information and expose that information to people? Isn't it also slander when you choose to speak ill or negatively about somebody, especially to an employer or things of that nature? People need to learn that, you know, there are laws for a reason. And not everything that you feel and not everything that you want to say needs to be said, especially by you. You know, and I saw what a young lady said, that it wouldn't happen to her when someone asked, what if someone did it to you? It would happen to me. Okay, be careful what you say, sweetheart, because it can happen to anybody. If you're doing it, that means somebody else could be possibly doing it as well. yeah, so on Mad Day Mondays, everything gets exposed. People get exposed. People tear up hotel lobbies. People go to people's jobs. People pull out receipts. People play victim, when they're actually a victimizer. It's funny to me. Like, on Mad Day Mondays, people, like, all kind of shit is revealed, And also, last thing, about this whole 5-Bay Tracy situation. I'm done with it until next time. If more stuff happens and develops, I'll talk about it again. But for now, after this last thing, I'm done with it. This whole person who thinks that they are all-knowing, all-intelligent, and all-seeing had a video trying to say that, it's wrong to talk about someone's dead child. It ain't my place to say what's right or what's wrong. I'm just reporting on what's out there and what I see, what I've run across. But how is it right for someone to talk about someone else's reproductive system and organs, but you did not expect a response relating to their reproductive system and organs? You put information out there it's going to come back to get you one way or the other, good or bad. And when someone is beefing with you, there's no rules. You say what you want to say, you do what you want to do, and like I said, if I say something to you, I'm going to say it, and there's going to be no apologies in it. I have no remorse for what I said. Because if I get to the point where I have to say something to you and address you, you need to be addressed. And saying that Sean Bradley is trying to escalate a situation that's already been escalated by 5-Bay, or trying to egg it on or keep it going. No. His commentary is what his commentary is, based on what's out there. Just like your commentary is what it is, because what's out there. That's like me saying that you are trying to get into a verbal tongue lashing with Sean Bradley because, you don't like black gay men and you're homophobic. Although you say you're not homophobic, but yet your rhetoric is. SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome, which is what SIDS is not just something that's prevalent in the black community, young lady. It's prevalent all across the world. Thousands of babies die in their crib due to SIDS. Thousands of babies die in their cribs due to SIDS. It's not a black or white thing. It's called sudden infant death syndrome because all babies, if they're not positioned right or something in their body, have them forget to breathe. And if you're not aware of what's going on, your baby could possibly die due to SIDS. It's a breathing thing where they forget to breathe. Their brain tells their body to forget to breathe. So, therefore, it's not a black or white thing. There's nothing in the chemicals of the world or the chemicals of water in black communities or chemicals or some type of huge conspiracy out there against black baby boys, because little girls die of SIDS as well. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Middle Eastern, Polish, they all die, Italian, they all die of SIDS, as well. So for you to try to create a narrative that, there's another black gay man not recognizing and trying to distract from what's going on out there. They're trying to kill the black babies. Okay. You sound silly. You sound paranoid. You sound like a conspiracy theorist. And not saying that there's not some kind of energy out there that could be looked at that way, but that's not it. Sudden infancy death syndrome is something where babies forget to breathe. Their bodies forget to breathe. So therefore they die. Either they're positioned wrong, or be it that they just stop breathing. It just happens. If there was a cure for it, if there was a cause for it, if there was something out there was not, we would have heard about it, not just in the black community, but also in the white community, sweetheart. Because the thing is, white people are so upset and offended right now because they know that in a couple of years, a couple of decades from now, they're going to be the minority. Do you not think that they want to do everything possible to make sure that their babies stay alive as well, so they can have more white people in the world opposed to less? Do you not realize that white people, white infancy death is at a higher rate than black infancy deaths are due to SIDS. Before you start talking and speaking on things that you know nothing about or know very little about, because you yourself say that you are a mother, childless mother, which means you don't have children. You can't have children. And no, I'm not talking about your reproduction system or your reproduction organs. You chose to make a video and put it online and say that you are a childless mother. You're a mothering spirit, a mothering nature, but you don't have any children to mother. That's why you lavish so much love on your nephews and your nieces. That's what you said. Now, I'm just using your information and your commentary to combat what you said. So don't come at me with no nonsense saying that, I'm talking about another, black woman and her reproduction system. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying that you say you are a childless mother. You're a mothering, nurturing spirit. I don't see it, but I think that you're a very narcissistic spirit, where you think that you're always right and you can't be wrong, and you say that people live in a bubble. I think the bubble that you live in must be cloudy because you can't see outside of it or past your own nose in front of your face. But anyway, this is once again Food Junkie. This is my Mad Day Mondays. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And once again, as I always say, if you like my commentary, come to my channel, peruse it for a little bit. If you like the channel, subscribe, like, and comment. And as always, love yourself first, love someone else, respect yourself, and respect someone else. Until next time, this is Food Junkie on Mad Day Mondays. What date is this? May 13th, 2019. Have a great day. Until next time, peace.